Hi guys, welcome back to Mary Max channel. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. And to my returning subscribers, thank you for tuning in. So today I'm going to be transforming this beautiful client. So she was an Ashobi guest. So she came in, she walked into our studio for her makeup section. So I decided to record the process and share it with you guys here. So her skin is so good. Like her skin is every makeup artist's dream. That was the first thing I noticed about her. She had a very good skin. If you're a makeup artist, as in you already know the drill. Like when you see when you see someone, the first thing you should notice is is the person having like a good skin and enough eye space. That's what we makeup artists notice first in any client or model's face. So she had like a very supple skin. Her skin is so beautiful. So I'm doing my normal skin prep routine, which is to cleanse, moisturize, then you tone the skin. That is what I basically did. I used my L'Oreal cleanser to cleanse her skin. And after cleansing, I let the face dry up. Then I went into moisturize her skin using my Cosmetics moisture potion. Then after that, I let the moisturizer dry well into her skin. Then I went into my toner, or you can call it sweat block. It's a toner and also a sweat block. So I went into it to tone her face and to mattify her face as well, because she's going to carry this makeup for a very long time and she has oily skin. So afterwards I proceeded in applying her foundation. So I blended this foundation really well because I don't want to hear stories. Like, I'm so intentional when it comes to my client's makeup. So I'm already done blending the foundation. This is what it looks like. See how it looks like skin. So after that, I went in with this concealer from Avoa Cosmetics. This concealer blends really well. It's not matte and it's not watery. Like the consistency is very nice. So I went in to blend out. I applied two shades of concealer, as you can see, the lighter one and a another one that is one shade lighter than her skin. So I'm blending out the darker one first before going in with the lighter one. I first of all blend out the darker one, and while blending it out, the lighter one is like trying to get tacky on her face. Then I blend it and marry everything together. So guys, when it comes to blending, I don't joke with it. I always take my time to blend my clients foundation or concealer. Anything that concerns blending, I take my time to do that, because blending is the beauty of a flawless makeup. Like blending is the foundation of a flawless makeup rather. When you don't blend well, at the end of everything you will see that your makeup will start breaking and it's not going to look good. It won't look good. At the end of the day, your client will not be satisfied, and you too, you will be stressed out, and you too, you won't be happy. So you need to take your time and blend. Take your time and blend. So after that, I went in with Tehila blush and highlighter palette, and I'm mixing that red and orange shade to get her blush. So to apply this blush, it means to warm up the skin. Blush helps warm up the skin and also to add some life to the face. Like if you don't add blush, I don't know, it makes the face look pale. So blush brings makes the face come back to life. That is what I think. Oh, I don't know what you think, but you can leave your own thoughts in the comment section, okay? So I went in with my Sylvia MAC powder palette and I am contouring her nose with that shade. This is a shade that is uh two shade darker than her skin. So I'm using that to contour her nose. And after that, I'm using a lighter shade of powder to bring back, or rather set the concealer I applied on the bridge of the nose. So this will help snatch the nose further So after that, I went in with the beauty sponge, the area where I don't have product on. I went to blend that concealer I applied on it. I went back to further blend the concealer before setting it with this shade of powder. I always, sometimes, not all the time though, I like setting the concealer with my powder palette, a lighter shade from my powder palette, before going in with a setting powder. So I always do that most of the time. That's 80% of the time I always do that. So it helps like add more coverage underneath her eye, underneath the client's eyes. So that is what I think. So, makeup is free of rules. The way you do yours might not be the way I do mine. So, everybody had their own method of applying makeup. So, after setting underneath her eyes, the next is to set the rest of the face. So guys, I'm so happy like the way this foundation blends into her skin. Like working on a client that have a good skin is a blessing. I don't know, but it's really a blessing because like it will be done in a minute. It won't take time for you to finish your makeup. It will be so stress free. You don't need to hustle. You don't need to stress yourself. So always pray for clients that have beautiful skin. So guys, after that I went in with my Adventure brow pomade. Then I use that to outline her eyebrow. Even her brows is so nice. She have like this really soft brows. You don't need edge control or brow tamer to tame her brows down. Her brows is well laid. Her brows is beautiful. So I just I filled in the brows, and that is basically it. I just filled it in. I didn't stress myself doing that brows, honestly. So I went in with this concealer. This concealer was looking so white in this video, but trust me, it wasn't this white in real life. Like it was like 2 shades brighter than her skin. I don't know, but maybe it was my phone filter that made it this white. But the concealer blended so well. Just keep on watching and you will see what I meant. Like it was looking so white here. I don't know why, honestly. So I went in to use that concealer. As you can see on my hands, I have 2 shades of concealer, the lighter one and the one that is a bit darker than the lighter one. So that's the two concealer I used. I used the lighter one for her brow bone area, then the other shade I used for the inner corner and the top part of her brows. So, and also the brush I'm using to apply this concealer, as you can see, is a round flat brush. It's not an angled brush. I find myself lately using this type of brush for concealing eyebrows, and it does the work for me. And also I always like cleaning up my brushes in between each process, like the way I'm applying this product now. If I feel like the product is too much on the brush, I will go in with my wipes, and in that wipes I already have my makeup remover. That's a micellar water on it, so it will help clean the brows like very fast, and I'll still use the brush again to do what I'm doing. So I'm already done with the brows. So go in with this brush from Bobbi Brown. I'll be using it to blend out the concealer. So when I'm blending, I always take my time. I am not in a rush. And when you're blending your eyebrow, like the concealer you apply, just take your time and don't go too close to the brow, so you don't wipe off the brow. So you need to like take your time and blend it out really well. So that is basically it for the eyebrow. I blended. I took so much time in blending out this concealer because I don't want anything like harsh line. I don't want to see any harsh line. I don't want anything at all that will make this makeup look somehow. So after blending out the eyebrow, I went in with my brow tint from Yanga Beauty. This brow tint is a game changer. If you apply this brow tint, it takes your eyebrow game from 0 to 100. So I'm done with the eyebrow. Now I'm going in with the eyeshadow, and I'm applying my Benai Clown White eyeshadow base. So the work of an eyeshadow base is to help make your eyeshadow pop. This color now will help make any eyeshadow I'm about to apply, it will make it pop, especially all those bright colors. So but I'm not doing any bright color on this eyeshadow. It's just like a glittery eye, but first of all I will kind of form a smoky eye, then I will now top it up with glitter. So just watch and see how I did it. So first I applied this shade from my eyeshadow palette. Sorry I didn't show the particular shade, but it was more like a brown shade. But when I applied it, it was giving me kind of a purple shade. I don't know why. So I topped it up with another brown shade from the same palette. So this brown shade, it blended really well. It was the eyeshadow palette I used for this look is from the Blossom Cosmetics. So I'll be leaving the list of products I used for this look in the description box below. So do well to check them out. Then I also repeated the same step on this side of the eyes. So this is the color I used on her eyelid. So I went in with my powder palette and I took a lighter shade of powder to set her brow bone, just to set the concealer in place so that the concealer does not move. I'm supposed to do this before doing the eyeshadow, but I forgot. So I remembered and I quickly did it. So I used these two colors from my powder palette to just blend out the eyeshadow further, because I felt like this powder will blend the eyeshadow easily. So I added the powder and I brought it closer to the bridge of the nose, like I made it join in with the nose contour I did. So that is it. That is basically what I did. So I went in with the same eyeshadow palette and I applied this gold color from the eyeshadow palette. So I sincerely apologize. I didn't show the products. I don't know what I was thinking. So I applied like two different gold color from the eyeshadow palette, and I went in with a darker eyeshadow to kind of deepen the crease area. So I applied the glitter. I applied a glitter from Candy Beauty line. I applied I applied a glitter, and I'm trying to line her waterline. And another thing is that my client came in with already fixed lashes, which was another challenge for me in this makeup. In this makeup I did. So she came in with already fixed lashes, and she didn't want me to like place another one on top of it. Had it been I placed a lashes on this makeup, it will elevate the makeup look, but nevertheless we are going to maneuver our way and make do with what we have. So she opted for red lippy. She loved red lipsticks. I hardly get clients that request for red lipsticks, but she requested for it. Like she was trying to be extra. She was really trying to be extra. So I applied this red lipstick from I think Bicham Ageless Cosmetics, and after that I went in to dust off all the eyeshadow fallout underneath her eyes, and I went in with the brown eyeshadow I applied on her eyelid before applying the glitter. I used the eyeshadow to smudge out her under eyes. So this smudging, you need to take your time and do it. It's not something you rush, so that you don't end up poking your client's eyes with the brush. So I went in with my green tea spray to spray her face, and I went in to apply mascara on her bottom lashes. Like, she have tiny bottom lashes. It was not even coming out. It came out though. So also I used the same mascara to brush off the her lashes so that all the eyeshadow particles will go off. So after that, again, I went in with a highlighter from Fairy Gold. This Fairy Gold product is kind of an old product I have. I've had this highlighter for the longest time. So I used that product to add some shine to her face, but it wasn't much. I just did a little. I took a little. Like they say, less is more. You don't need too much product on the face. So I went in with my So Pro Still spray. That is the last product I applied on her face, and I let the product dry, and she was just feeling herself and she loved her makeup. So guys, make sure to subscribe to my channel. We've actually come to the end of this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you right in my next one. Bye.